So for the last few weeks, we've been doing a lot of Thronefall level playthroughs, and this is going to be the last one for a little bit of the level by level, and that is because it is the most recent one out. So we're finally caught up. They are, still in early access. What the developer said is they're going to release this level, do some bug fixes, and then they're going to work on a bunch of new levels, new content. They're all going to ship with the full release of the game. So this is going to be kind of it for current Thronefall. We got a brand new level here. So let's mosey on down there. Okay, so this one is Wildbach, I guess. Wildbach sounds about right to me. So I played this once before. It's a really fun level. I'm liking it quite a bit. So we're gonna start off with the bow and dagger. I think it's probably my favorite weapon combo overall. Then we're gonna go back to the glass cannon. I just feel like that works super well with our bow. And then with that, of course, we're gonna buff our range damage just a little bit. So that's gonna give us, our units, and our buildings all 25 plus range damage. And this map in particular, we're gonna rely a lot on our buildings range damage. So the last one I have here is for my auto attack cooldown. Get that shortened a bit so I can fire a little bit faster. That's gonna help us out. We're gonna leave mutators off for this one. We're just gonna go ahead and go for a just kind of a clean first playthrough of it. I played this a couple times so far. It was a little tricky in the beginning. Finally got my first win earlier today as of recording. So yeah, so I think I have it cracked. So let's hope I can do this again. So it says this is set in a swamp, but I gotta say it's a pretty nice swamp if you're looking at it. So for starters, we're gonna go ahead and build up our castle. And we're going to go ahead and build it up to level 2 as well. So that's going to give us a couple extra building options. We'll go with Builders Guild. We really want to focus on the economy early on in this level. So we'll get a house there, and then I believe we can go ahead and put one somewhere over here. Now we only got 6 units over coming in. They're all melee units, so nothing really too much to worry about. Okay, so we got 7 gold. We got a new unit in this map, spiders. So they're pretty quick. They come in large numbers, but they're pretty weak, and they're not actually very good against walls, which is nice. We got this nice little wall up in the front here. So let's build that up. I'm gonna go ahead and build this shrine here as well. That should go ahead and kind of charge up pretty quick given its location, and then hopefully that'll start giving us some money soon. We only got 1 gold left, not really anything we can do with that, so we're just gonna get started. So it is a little dangerous being out here in the open with the spiders, but I am trying to get the shrine charged up, so. There we go. It's a little 2 for 1. Not the most efficient way to beat the wave, but I mean, hey, we got a little bonus out of it, so not bad. Okay, so these units are going to be some flying units. They like to head straight for your soldiers, which we have none at the moment, so we don't got to worry too much about that. They're just going to be coming for me. So we'll build our fisherman's wharf. Got another little house. And let's go ahead and build a couple more houses. Pretty early on, our character's doing pretty solid, so I think we don't have to worry too much about defenses and such. Okay, we got a lot of gold coming in now, which is nice. So we got slimes coming in this round. So we have some melee slimes you'll see here on the left, or on the top now, and then the bottom one, that one's going to be our ranged ones. Overall, though, they're not too powerful, although they do come in pretty big numbers. So we got to keep an eye out for that. We can go ahead and build our first melee units. Let's go with the... I feel like the flails is going to be good for this map because we have a lot of swarming units. You know, we have the spiders, slimes, a lot of creatures that all come in at once. So in order to kind of crowd control that, I think the flails is going to be solid. For me personally, upgrades, we're going to do a 40% cooldown on my auto attack. That one's going to help us out a lot, so really can't wait to get that one done. We got 8 gold left. We're going to go ahead and invest that in our military. God bless America. Okay, so let's hit these boys up here. Maybe one more. We'll do an even spread. I'll help out at the bottom a little bit more. So for this next wave, let's see, they're all coming in from the bottom. So what we'll do with that, go ahead and build our wall. That'll give us a little buffer. Okay, and we'll drop our units there. Back here, we'll go ahead and just do some more economy buildings. Okay, so we're just gonna have to hold it. Again, 18 guys, not too bad. I think we got this. Easy, easy. Nothing important, just lost one wall section. We're still got 95%, not a bad deal. Although the enemy count is raising drastically in this next one. Thankfully, they're all spiders, so that is something we can take care of. Because again, you know, they're not great against walls. And thankfully, these spiders can't climb. So we'll go ahead and upgrade this just a bit more. We're going to go for attack speed again. We're just going to kind of boost that as much as we can. We'll go ahead and buy a little bonus for our guys in general. This is going to give our ranged damage for me, buildings, and units. Let's go ahead and build this backup wall. We'll get our farms growing here. And 3. Okay. I'm actually going to have to take pretty good care of this top one because it doesn't have any units or towers yet. But it will soon. Will very soon once we get the shrine charged up. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. Not too bad. Didn't get much of our economy building, so we still made a lot of money. We'll go ahead and upgrade our castle. That's going to let us get a little more wall coverage. And then we're going to go ahead and go for the health and attack damage for my character. So it's going to let me pitch in just a little bit better. We'll build a mine up here. Thankfully, they don't really seem to get that far that often. I think we're going to go ahead and build some farms out on the outskirts here, because these ones should remain unaffected, so we'll have some solid money coming in. So these poor fellas we're going to use as bait, so they're kind of just going to sit over here, kind of just take some attention, you know? Ooh, man, let the money come in. Let's go. All right, we don't really got to worry about anything on this side, so right now let's just go ahead and beef up all of our financial opportunities. So we got a flying hero unit, we got our walls, we got a tower. I think we're pretty set over here. Okay. Okay, so for this level, we have a lot more spiders coming back. Looks like we got 3 varieties of spiders. We got the small spiders, the spider, and the aptly named big spider. Luckily, not a lot of those. So they go kind of straight for our economy, but weak against buildings, weak against walls. So that's why it's important to stay walled up. And we're going to go ahead and give our walls just a little bit of help here. Just get them all beefed out. Okay, I think, yeah, just those 2 bottom spots is what they're going to be focusing on. So we are going to give ourselves a little bit of attack speed. And then let's get some gold pumping up here. There's a new thing, the temple, a new feature they added in this map. It basically gives you a bonus for that single day, but then there's like a penalty. There's like a bit of a trade-off. I was kind of experimenting a bit with that. I can go ahead and show you. It's only 2 gold. So we have like, so sacrifice. All of our units die at the beginning of the night, but then they spawn way faster throughout the whole night. This one, all of our towers are losing 1 health per second. But then they deal 100% more damage. So as long as you're able to keep your towers alive throughout the night, that's a good deal. We also have, I move 20% slower, but I deal more damage, have more health and healing. All of my buildings lose 1% health. So this is a dangerous one here because the bonus is that all of my buildings immediately drop 1 gold when destroyed. So that's only if something's getting destroyed that night. It's not in general. All of these end on the night. The thing is that the battle lasts too long, then there's a good chance that your castle can actually get wiped out. So we kind of want to be careful with that one. If you don't think you're going to be able to wrap the round up quick, let's not touch that one. We have the prayers. So this one, our shrines don't grant any gold. But they have extra attack range and activation range. Okay, so that's for them to like charge up. So that is kind of good for those ones that are a bit out of the way, kind of hard to get them charged up. We can go ahead and use that bonus. And the last one we have here, Ice Rain, level 1. Ice Bolt rains from the sky every 6 seconds, targeting closest enemy, dealing 20 damage per shot, but they can damage you and your units as well. So I'll go ahead and give one of these a shot. I'm thinking probably the one I like a lot. Move 20% slower. I don't think that's too much of a big deal, but of course, it gives me better health and more damage. So let's try that one out and see how we like it. And there. All right, I think we're gonna be good. Don't got too much to worry about. We got pretty much most of the army up top, and then we just got our little group down here at the bottom, but again, I don't think they're gonna be much to worry about. Yeah, I found out this neat trick actually. If you use the right stick on the controller and you push it into a direction, you can actually call all of a certain type. So I believe it separates between melee. Let's see. Right is ranged, left is melee, and top is our hero units. So it's just gonna grab them all at once. And of course, since it is the building phase, they're just gonna automatically teleport in. However, if it is the combat phase and you do that, it's gonna bring that whole type of unit over at once, kind of walking over. So we have a lot of little flyers coming in. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one that shoots an additional arrow. So it's gonna be shooting 2 arrows at once, which I'm a big fan of. And done. So, I mean, if I'm anywhere in the area, like, I am quite overpowered, which is nice. We're looking at night 11 out of 13. So we can go ahead and build up another thing. Let's see. Oh, it's going to take 3 days of research, so we're not going to be able to do that range attack upgrade again. We can do melee armor, so that will lock in before the last night. And I think that's going to help out a good bit for our guys fighting all the spiders. So next thing I'd like to do is just max out our troop count. Just make sure we have as many as possible. Okay, so we do have quite a bit of units. So we're going to try something a little funky. I'm going to try to single-handedly, with my towers, guard this right wall and let my troops take care of the other one. And so far, so good. Fully automated defense system. Big fan of that. It's like, what am I going to do with all this money? I don't know. Let's just max everything out, I guess. No, that's good. So let's see. Okay, so everything's level 2 now. Interesting. Again, I haven't really messed with this before, so this is interesting, seeing what we can get out of it. I did like that little bonus we got last time. So now I'm 35%, so I'm even more slower. But I have even more damage. So, you know what, let's try that one again. Why are you guys following me? Calm down. It's like, come on, man. Get a little cocky here and just see how automated I can do it again. I mean, so far so good, you know? Okay. Don't be too cocky though. Yeah, there's a lot more of them this time. Alright, let's clean up. Dang. Well, this is gonna be the final night. There we go. So now they're maxed out. And now I'll go ahead and build this guy up just a bit. Okay, and 100 gold in the bank. Let's see if we can do it. I mean, obviously there are some stuff that we can build up, repair, etc. But I've never had this much money in this game, so I would kind of like to see what that's like if we do get a nice little bonus from it. Okay, the flyers. Okay, here they are. Three, two, and one. Whew, 100 gold in the bank. Easy victory. Lost some buildings, lost some units, but hey, you know what? Not a bad price to pay, I say. Gold bonus, 1,530. That is, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So that's going to do it for Thronefall for a little bit as far as the consistent, you know, playing the next level in the series, because hey, we've played all the levels that are existing currently besides the tutorial. But I mean, hey, it's a tutorial, you know. If you want to play the tutorial, buy the game. It's cheap, it's fun, it's great, you should get it. But that's gonna do it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, drop it a like, super would appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Dude, I freaking murdered that level.